Welcome, curious minds. Today, we invite you to a brief yet fascinating tour of Woody Allen's Manhattan townhouse. Woody Allen, the prolific filmmaker, is known not only for his extensive work in cinema, but also for his distinct personal style and taste, which extends to his choice of residence. Woody Allen's primary residence in New York City reflects his deep affinity for the city and its cultural landscape, which has been a frequent backdrop for his films. A multi-talented director, screenwriter, actor, and musician, Woody Allen bought this lovely house in 2005 for $22.6 million. This English country-style home is located at East 70th Street in the most densely populated boroughs of New York City. Previously, the iconic filmmaker had lived in a massive apartment in Carnegie Hill, the borough of Manhattan, in New York City. The double-wide townhouse on East 92nd Street was enormous. The five-level home boasted 22 rooms, including 6 bedrooms and a master suite, occupying an entire floor. There were 10 bathrooms, a reception space with a fireplace, a formal dining room, paneled with 18th century pine, a cloakroom, and a beautifully landscaped garden. Moreover, Allen's choice of neighborhood is no coincidence. The Upper East Side is known for its quiet, refined atmosphere, close proximity to Central Park, and access to some of the city's premier museums like the Metropolitan Museum of Art and the Guggenheim. These cultural institutions not only offer inspiration, but also serve as common filming locations and thematic elements in his work. Allen's former townhouse between Park and Madison Avenues was a solid investment. The director purchased it from investor George McFadden and his wife Carol in 1999 for a reported $17.7 million. But according to official records, the sales price was $5.1 million. Woody Allen announced he wanted to sell his 92nd Street home for $27 million. The sum appeared twice as high as the second priciest property on the market in the area, which caused rumors in the real estate industry. One broker even said the amount was almost laughable. Everyone believed the film director would never find a buyer to cover the desired price. However, Woody Allen eventually managed to downsize. He sold his former estate for about $25 million, having declined 2 successive offers for $23 and $20 million. The buyer was Barry Volpert, a retired Goldman Sachs International Managing Director and partner. In the latter part of the 20th century, many mansions located on 70th Street were transformed into apartments, but the 118th townhouse remained a private house. Woody Allen always liked this street. Here, he shot several scenes for his 1977 satirical romantic comedy drama movie, Annie Hall. Brooklyn-born Woody Allen has long been a denizen of New York's Upper East Side. An 88-year-old director shares the home with his wife, Soon-Yi Previn, and their 2 young daughters, Beshe and Manzi. While Allen's eye was caught by the grand proportions of the Upper East Side townhouse, his wife wanted an old and full of original detail house with a pretty little garden located on a beautiful block. The couple had been searching for this gem for 2 years before they discovered it. They commissioned an architectural and interior designer, Stephen Shadley, to create the home interior. Their mutual friend Diane Keaton introduced the designer to Woody Allen. Shadley gladly agreed to Allen's offer. The designer had already worked with numerous celebrity clients, including Jennifer Aniston, the late Robert Altman, Ryan Murphy, and Diane Keaton. However, Shadley always wanted to be an animator and considered it his role in this project. The gifted designer helped the couple to unite their furnishings and collections in the spacious apartment. Also, Shadley helped them integrate art and antiques with traditional-style wall and upholstery fabrics. They did a solid job renovating the townhouse. They upgraded the plumbing and electrical systems and added a dumbwaiter to connect the kitchen with a new serving pantry off the dining room. They reconfigured the basement for a professional kitchen and a living room with a big fireplace. However, the period detail of the house was left intact. Woody Allen's idea was to make the house completely comfortable, meaning it had to look great even in a messy state. The filmmaker strived to turn his home into a safe haven, and we think he managed to do it. Now his domestic life is arranged with utmost comfort, with a French chef, an ideal housekeeper, order, and quiet. The entrance hall in the beige-brown palette is deliberately filled with pieces Allen has owned for decades, such as this beautiful antique mechanical grandfather clock. Stephen Shadley adhered to the American and English country house style to create a soulful, forever feeling. The living room is decorated with a vintage-style wall covering, an antique sign, and a solid sofa. The interior is a mix of modern art and found art with an edge of kitsch. Here, naive paintings of Mickey and Minnie Mouse tastefully coexist with prominent works by Robert Rauschenberg and Ed Rush. Sober and traditional furniture deepen the room's character. An old spa chair in magnificent crackled leather adds to the ultimate comfort Woody Allen had strived for. The dining room, with lovely patterned walls and a cozy round braided rug underneath a solid wooden table, features a chandelier from 145 Antiques and Calvin shade fabric. The library is a special room for Woody Allen. A lot of energy was invested in the room design and hanging the art. The library boasts a mohair-covered sofa, 1930s French club chairs, and an eclectic assortment of needlepoint pillows. Above the fireplace hangs an 1840 American-painted pine tavern sign by an American painter, Rufus Porter. You can instantly recognize that the house owner is a passionate reader. Shadley said, "It's a mixture of paperbacks and hardbacks, and they're all worn at the edges. You know, of course he, Woody Allen, has read everyone. It is a real writer's library." The second-floor space is richly decorated with a marble mantelpiece and plush red velvet armchairs. Woody Allen likes the warmth of reds and yellows, and he was obsessed with getting the color right during the renovation process. The only cool space at home is the blue dining room. The townhouse feels spacious. Shadley claimed there were no halls, just a room flowing to another room. Now, we've approached Woody Allen's inner sanctum, the master bedroom. The walls are adorned with framed samplers, most of them from the 19th century. The film director uses his bedroom for work. Allen admitted, "I love the fact that the bedroom is very bright and sunny, quiet and with a fireplace because I do all of my work in the bedroom." A frugal desk in the bedroom's corner is where the magic begins. Both desk and chair look monkish, but it has never prevented the director from unleashing his creativity. Remarkably, Woody Allen still types his screenplays on his first typewriter. He has never considered using a computer. The 1951 Olympia Portable is a sentimental piece for him as he's owned it since Midwood High School. An old turntable between the windows serves for playing Woody Allen's beloved LPs. A stand near the mantel features a well-thumbed Webster's Second. Nearby is a 1805 sampler stitched by Hannah Burton. As you can see, Allen loves faded damask, dainty quilting, girlish florals, and spring linen. His wife's taste is naturally lighter and more youthful. Soon, Ye Previn's private space in the townhouse is an uncluttered cream study. Almost everything Woody Allen has collected over the years, except the modern canvas by Ed Ruscha or Robert Rauschenberg, has a subtext of nostalgia for innocence. Samplers, folk art, found art, painted signs, rocking chairs, doorstops, braided rugs, and brown antiques with a rustic patina. Woody Allen's house leaves a net impression of the sophistication of self-knowledge. Shadley metaphorically compared Woody Allen's mind to the American vintage rug hanging on the wall in his bedroom. Allen frequently stares at this beehive-style rug. He is very conscious of interior design. For instance, when they were pushing the furniture around, Allen stood at a little distance, sizing the room as if framing a shot. He often uses the same trick in his cinematography. Now, we'd like you to share your opinion on Woody Allen's house. Some of our subscribers said that Meryl Streep's Pasadena home seemed too cold for them. Do you think Woody Allen managed to create a spot of utmost comfort and warmth? Is the soul of a famous film director reflected in the home interior? Please share your thoughts in the comments.